Your marijuana prophet returns from a deeper within the earth in my very own fallout shelter, because I predict. Hello, I am the marijuana prophet. The great grandson of the Nostradamus. I predict war is coming. I, Nostradamus, does not advocate for the war, but I see the future, and I predict the war. I predict that there'll be a World War III between the nation that holds all the oil and then the other nation that holds the UN, which is not a real peacekeeping mission, but you know, it's just a fake army of its own. I predict that this war go on for multiple decades, and that the entire continent of Africa be like a major chessboard for the major nations in the war. I predict that these nations, they are smart enough to not fight on their home turf, so they pick the continent that is the biggest, with the most desert, that they don't care about very much because of diamonds, and that is the Africa. You might be wondering, who started this war, how it all began? History riddled with crappy, very serious wars. My great grandfather would tell you that all the wars start from the simplest and humblest of beginnings. I predict that an assassination will kick-start this war, but not any assassination, no. This will be the assassination of a major figurehead of a family that is very prominent and very well liked by at least their own constituents. For you see, assassinations ripple the people, they bring them together, and the war shall erupt. This will be a war fought not only in the skies and in the oceans, but also on the land and in the spaces between. Every nook and cranny will be visible to the satellite imagery of these warring nations. I predict that this war will be so big that it will involve other entities beyond the earth as we know it today. I predict that the winner of such a war will no longer crown itself king, but say I am peacekeeping unity master of this earth, which is a fancy word for saying I am a king. I predict that my predictions will reign true and be broadcast as these rulers' proclamations of their rights to rule, which will lead to another war, unfortunately for my predictions. It is easy to predict a war, but you understand that a war is not easy to predict. If you wish to prevent this war, simply dial on your phone a 1, an 8, a 0, a 0, a 5, a 5, a 5, a B, a E, a A, a C, a E. Trust me, it will work. I Nostradamus, your marijuana prophet. Bass. Great grandson of Nostradamus. I predict that I smoke this piece of pipe.